Alright guys, so this is just kind of a impromptu video. It's kind of dark because it's obviously nighttime, but I'm actually at my local car meet, and we're gonna be putting some more diff fluid in this rear end on the Chevy. Now I learned from the last time that, let me get my wrench, that you need to cut the tops off these bottles. This one's already been cut because it's already been used a little bit, and I'm on flat ground and I'm surrounded by car people, so I thought, why not? So here is your little plug. You can see it right there, and it's just a square drive. So I think this is either a quarter or a half-inch ratchet. And again, I'm using the SAE 7590 gear oil. And it's leaking out slowly. So out of the hole. So we're obviously going to put some more in. And that'll do it, because now it's dumping out like a mofo. Oh man, it's a good thing I'm in a parking lot instead of in someone's like driveway or something. And then you get to see all the weird faces that I'm going to make while I'm putting in, or while I'm putting the plug back in. Tight. And as you can see, got the rock light glowing up there. And the one right there, it's kind of hard to miss. That one right there. And the rock lights are still good. I got one out on each side, and there's a leaf spring in the way of the camera. But yeah, they're holding in. Like I said, I'm going to swap them out, but they're doing all right. All right, guys. Well, change of plans. We're not staying at the car meet. I'm going to leave my truck here, and we are actually going to go fly up my local mountain. All right, y'all. Change of plans. I'm not going up the mountain. Mainly because the guys that I was gonna go with don't want to go anymore. By the way, rock lights. So, change of plans. I'm just gonna go to my girlfriend's house, but on the way there, we're gonna talk about a couple of things. Now, I'm sure you're wondering, what are we gonna talk about? And hold on. There we go. Now you can kind of see me a little bit. Hold on. There we go. So now, along the way, we are going to be talking about the most common questions that people ask me. And they're kind of questions that, you would generally ask anyone, but some of them are little oddballs and things like that. So, the number one question that people ask me is, how old are you? And they're shocked to hear every time I'm 20 years old. They always think that I'm like 27. I had one guy tell me that I looked like I was like 35, and I don't know what he was smoking, but I wanted some of that. Also, some of these random videos that are going to be flying down the pipe are because of a gentleman that I work with at my job. He's like, hey, make more videos. Seriously, make more videos. I'll watch them. And I was like, dude, I'll make more videos. So this is kind of one of those videos to kind of just entertain people, and maybe you can, at home, can make your own video of like the questions that people ask you. So, another thing that people ask is, are you in the military? Have you ever been in the military? do you want to be in the military? And the answer to that is no, I haven't been in the military. Yes, I want to be in the military, and I can't be in the military. And the reason is because I'm color deficient. I'm not color blind, I'm color deficient. If you had a wall covered in green polka dots and in red polka dots you wrote the number 19, I couldn't see the number 19. I would either see 100% green or it would be like a neutral color. I can't see red and green put together. So Christmas, fall, all that is like bullshit for me. So yeah. On a side note, I actually do love Christmas. Another question that people ask me is, do you have a girlfriend? And the answer to that is yes, I have a girlfriend. I know, shocker, shocker. Grizzly bear of a man can somehow sway a soft prairie flower. Yeah, I know. Another question that people ask me is, why do you chew? Well, there's a couple reasons for it. I guess it all started when I had a falling out in a romantic relationship, and a buddy of mine, he would always chew, and I was like, hey, let me try some of that. And so I tried it, and I was like, not for me. And then I did it like for real, and on my buddy's 18th birthday, my other friend's 18th birthday, and I freaking threw up all over the Circle K parking lot. It was ridiculous. Another reason, I come from a long line of people who use, over-the-counter shit. Beer, whiskey, cigarettes, chew, and I come from a long line of people who do that. My dad has been chewing since he was like 13, and I guess it was just kind of one of those things that was bound to happen. So I just kind of needed a push, and I guess the falling out in the romantic relationship was like, hey, let's try Copenhagen, and now here I am. Do I regret it? Kinda. I mean, I kind of like it. It's fucking kind of keeps my my head cool, and I've never had little man syndrome, but it's just something about it when you throw a big old lip of fucking chew in your lip, and it just boost your testosterone, and you're like, yeah. And here's a kind of an oddball question with an oddball answer. What do you do with your free time? And my answer to that is, well, I build guns. You guys have seen my gun that I built, and I'm building my dad a 300 Blackout. I build guns. I like building guns, and I like things that go bang bang and pew 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 pew. And yeah, that's what I do. And I've built guns for friends of mine. Right now, we're drawing up a certain AR-15 project for a friend of mine, and I'm also building my dad a gun currently. And yeah, so it's not a bad gig. I like to build guns, and I 4x4 all my problems away, which if you don't know what that means, then you probably don't have a front drive shaft. Here's another oddball question. Why didn't you get a Ford or a Dodge? Well, I went to a Chevy dealership, and I found a Chevy. And it was during their used car sale or whatever, and it was a clean truck, clean all around. I mean, the bed's been used, definitely, but I mean, it's a truck. I've put some hard use in the bed as well. So, why I didn't get a Ford or a Dodge? If I'm getting a Dodge, it's going to be a Cummins, and if I'm getting a Ford, it's going to be, either a newer one, because the new ones are super slick, super cush, super just nice, and it would be nice to have something like that. But, I couldn't pass this up. It was clean from engine to bumpers. It was just so good, and I had to do it. And 10 years from now, if you said, hey, I got a 2004 Chevy Silverado 1500 for sale, do you want it? I'd be like, fuck yeah, give me that right now. So this has kind of just been like a, answering some questions that some of my subscribers or some of my watchers, might have. Like, you know. Another thing, I'm actually adopted, so there's that little twist in the story. But yeah, this has just been kind of like, hey, you asked, so here's the answers. Go subscribe, guys. Go check out my Instagram, sticker_bomb_everything. I post a good bit there, and I'm always on there. I love social media. You guys know that. I'm on YouTube. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Instagram. And got some more stuff coming down the pipe. You know, picked up a little bit of motivation to keep doing this kind of stuff. And so, yeah, go subscribe. Thanks, guys.